Crypto Kings and Queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natoshi. So what we're gonna go through today is the 7 million shorts that got liquidated with the movements that we had to the upside for both BTC and on Ethereum. There's so many things that we can learn from this because looking at the TA, the technicals, there is no coincidence that the market is going up. Whatever have happened, the TA has been telling us we need to continue to the upside. So we're gonna go through the TA that is most important right now on Ethereum and BTC. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification so you know when I'm live next time or when I do have these daily updates. I give you updates from Monday to Friday. If you need a platform to trade the market on, then Bybit is the best place to do that. You have right now a 30K bonus that you can receive if you are using the link in the description down below the video. You also have a pin right here, and this is of course how much you are depositing to the account. But on this platform, you are not only able to trade all of the cryptocurrencies, but you also have copy trading in here, and you have a trading bot that can trade for you if you don't have the time to do that. Always use risk management, of course. And when we are just looking at the BTC charts, I did show you this last week. We saw how the market broke above the trend line. We even had a retest. We never had the power to break below the support level. And around these areas, this is where most of the people have had their stop losses for the shorts, which was the ones that got taken out. So there was a lot of shorts that got liquidated not so long ago. They also talk about for October typically being bullish month for the price action of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. According to data CoinGlass, October has been producing negatively monthly returns since 2013. So this is the chart that you see how it been, and we are in the October month at this time. Just scrolling down a little bit, you can see that according to data that nearly 36 million worth of BTC shorts and 23 million worth of Ethereum shorts were wrecked by the sudden price move. Let us go in and see exactly what we can learn from this, because as I said, when we are looking at the technicals told us that the market is going to the upside, combining with USDT that has been dropping too. And just look at the weekly, because we have a new weekly, right? So what we have overall is that we have been going sideways ever since we came into this consolidation area since April. So it's been a long time we've been going sideways in here. So the resistance is at 30,350, 24,355, around that level. We did have the support. We have multiples different support. 25,790 is the strongest support that we've been bouncing in between. So overall, you know, when the market comes down to a support level, when we can see the market going sideways, technically, this is where we should expect the market actually to have the momentum up. And this is something that we have been talking about. And of course, you know, everyone is trading in different ways, but when the market is going sideways, the safest thing to do for you to not get liquidated or, you know, have your stop loss taken out is that you're actually waiting for the breakout of the sideways market, because we're always talking about the fake outs and the retest that we have from the resistance. But the most important thing is that we know that the market for sure is going to break above the level. And the easiest way for us to see this is if we start to have big momentums like this. When we have this candlestick is pretty far away from the resistance that we do have. And if we just go back in time, we can also see how this Fibonacci level got perfectly retested for that bounce up. A lot of things inside of the sideways market told us that we are heading to the upside, and especially when we haven't had the power to break below this support level around 25,700, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes to the downside, and we had the wicks closing in, the candlestick bodies closing inside of this level. So just going back in time, a lot of things told us that the market was supposed to continue to higher targets. And right now, what I do is that I, of course, is waiting for the market to reach 30,350 first. Whatever's going to happen after this, because from this resistance, we can have a lot of fake outs and then just continue down to the support once again. But looking at it right now, we do have the bullish momentum. The only thing that we need to have in mind using the previous resistance, if the market decides to pull back down to have a retest of this resistance around 27,400, we want to have a clear just drop down retest. We don't want to start to see the market giving us a lot of bearish candlesticks, which means that the same amount of volume that you have to the upside, if you have a lot of strong red candlesticks, then most likely this is just another fake up from the resistance, and we are still continuing in the sideways market between 27,500 and 25,695. So at this moment, even on the lower time frames, I wouldn't do anything at the moment because we have just created one high, and in the uptrend we always want to buy the market from a higher low level or from a support level. So we can use this level down here at 27,820 as a potential target to see if the market's going to drop down here for that next momentum. The market can of course just continue up right now, but there is no good confirmations for me to go in for a long position at all. So just patiently waiting for the market to create the next momentum, and after that waiting for the market to create the high low, and the overall target for me is up at 30,500 when it comes to BTC. A lot of you guys already know who DrBullseye is, but if you haven't already subscribed to his channel, make sure to do that. He's also going through cryptocurrencies every single day, and he's giving you update about what he sees. He does have live streams. He's really good when it comes to the technicals. He's most of the time doing day trading because he is studying as a doctor on the side. So this is just a good inspiration for anyone that is doing things outside but still want to combine trading with their day-to-day life. So definitely go in, subscribe to DrBullseye's channel, and ask him any questions about how does he balance up things as a student combined with trading. So you can do whatever you want to do, but if you need some tools to do that, then you can definitely ask him because he's really great at this. Going through the Ethereum chart on the weekly, we can still see that we are below the weekly trend line, and we are creating a lower low. So the market looks a little bit differently than to what BTC is doing, even if they're going to the same direction. But when it comes to Ethereum, we haven't broken above the trend line yet. So if you are just going back to BTC, you can see how the trend line has been broken to the upside. Whilst on Ethereum, this has not happened yet. So we need to see a breakout and potential retest for that next continuation up, because the trend lines are 90% more respected than horizontal support and resistance zones, which means it's harder for the market to break above these levels. But we can definitely use this as a guidance. From this resistance at 1,730, we can see that from this level before, we also had the fake out, which means that if we're gonna see the next today or tomorrow close below this resistance once again, then we just might have that continuation down. But we're using the resistance and we're using the trend lines as guidance to what potentially can happen next, because these are the technical tools that we're using. Of course, you can use MACD, EMAs, RSI. I don't know what indicators you are using combined with the technicals, but the technicals will always be number one, because this is what the market is respecting when it comes to support, key levels, trend lines, Fibonacci levels, etc. But by just identifying, we have broken above a sideways market, which means that we are bullish. We have been testing the trend line, but if the market drops down just on BTC to only retest this previous resistance as a new support, we're looking around 1,950 as the overall target, the previous resistance. But as I said, if the market breaks below the level, then we need to be a little bit more patient, because will we only drop down to retest certain other levels inside the sideways market, or will we drop down to the support once again? So patiently waiting for the market to do whatever it's supposed to do from here. And for daily updates on the currencies, when I'm not live or when I don't have my daily updates, make sure to follow me on my Twitter account, my X account. This is where I give you the daily updates. The first thing that I do in the morning is that I give you some TAs when it comes to the cryptocurrencies and just give you some daily updates about what's happening. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live next time or when I do have my daily updates. We'll see each other later.